Somebody's got it.
Join me on the dark.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Question Trek. Now, I know it's been a couple of weeks. We are really sorry. But yeah, 1 week was my fault. Last week it was all their faults. So,
Hey, that's not true.
Blatantly false.
Yeah.
it was somebody's
Fake
fault.
news. Fake
It
news.
was, it was a
Hey,
Canadian religious holiday.
I was at a
Okay.
convention, so don't blame me.
I was
it
at a
Lex's
convention as
fault.
well,
It
but I was
Lex's
still going to
fault.
log in
It
if
was
we did it.
convention,
Hey, I
and
was here. I was ready to go.
anyway. But we're glad to see you all back. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. So let's see who's with us here in the chats today. We have Thomas
not all here.
Potts. Who are John DeMarco. Always a pleasure to see John DeMarco. Says greetings, everyone. Arabic Sonder says dual and true. Dual and true to you, Arabic. Hope you're doing well. Who else is with? James MC says hello, everyone. Hello, James MC. I hope you're well. Gordon says, hey, T. Dowd, use the name. Gordon. Bo Wellian, good to see you as always. Says, hi, Brainy. Oh, just Brainy? What, the rest of us aren't good enough? Okay. Simon Giggins says, hi, guys. I'd love to join you, but tonight's going to be an early out for me. I'm set for 4:30 a.m. as I've just started working as a bus driver. Well,
my
safe on the
goodness.
road. I'll actually be setting off from the depot at 4, making my way all the way down to Frankfurt area. That's going to be a 3.5 to 4 hour drive. Yeah, so it's good
You're
job I've
here
already,
now.
it's good job I've already slept. Indie Tiger Cypher Review says, good afternoon from the center of the free universe. Yes, good afternoon to you, although it's good evening here from us. And okay, tonight's guest is Lex the X-Man and Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Gorillas will be joining Team Dowd, and Lex the X-Man will be joining Zebra Robinson. So, springtime is here as well. Good to see you, springtime. Says, yes, Naomi, we know that Star Trek
can't do
timeline
any kind of hand
uses
signals.
LA5 and not just the UK and Bermuda. Yes, okay. Anyway, let's have a look at our team names.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
It is tradition.
All right.
I think it's supposed to be
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Our two teams are Odyssey Classes Cannon and the Mycelial Highway. So, the Mycelial Highway consists of T. Dowd and Gorilla's Random Thoughts, and Odyssey Classes Cannon consists of Zoe Kirk Robertson and Lex the X-Man. Okay, let's remove that. So, yes. I hope you're all
Odyssey
ready
class
for
is canon.
No, it
I
isn't.
told you it was the canon. Told you.
Not yet. The show hasn't aired yet. It's not canon.
It's still canon. It was in the trailer.
It's
Trailers
in the trailer. It's real.
Oh, really? I thought trailers didn't count. When I
They
have
count. It's telling us what's canon.
It's not
I
canon.
never said that.
You might be talking about the shortcut or whatever.
Okay, so which team would like to go first this week?
I believe it's Captain Dowd's turn.
Oh,
Rather nice of you. Okay, well, let's bring up the first question then for the Mycelial Highway. What was the name of the love of Moriarty's life in the Next Generation episode Ship in a Bottle?
Oh,
Sure.
played by Stephanie Beecham. Lady Lavinia Foxtrot. No, that can't be right. Lady.
Wow, Gordon. Wow.
I think he might have meant
He says Karen. John DeMarco says Dr. Westphalen. I actually live in Westphalen. Nordrhein-Westphalen is the county I live in, actually.
Don't tell us we'll all be turning up at your house for tea.
a few minutes in, and we're already picking up whale song from Star Trek 4. What?
And somebody has a TV or something.
Yeah,
on
someone has a
back there.
television on. You can turn off your TV. That'd be great.
All right, here, if I'm muted, tell me if it's.
Ah.
Yep.
All right, just a sec. I'll go yell at the kid.
Okay, I had to do that to my wife earlier on. Like, Jen, can you turn off Netflix? I know you're watching a show that you love, but could you kind of turn it down a bit? The neighbors could hear.
Thomas Potts says, Naomi, ah.
God,
Well,
this
I
new
wouldn't want to
mic
be
picks up everything.
I wouldn't want to be Moriarty's love life. He's evil. I reckon he's probably quite abusive. Gordon, Lady Foxtrot Oscar. Lady Fox.
Do you know Gorilla?
Your guess is probably good as mine. I'm not I never watched a lot of the Sherlock Holmes stuff.
Lady Lavinia Foxbottom?
You never watched Ship in a Bottle?
No,
on
I did
Next
watch it. It's
Generation?
been a while.
Well, that's
Lady
what
Lavinia-
this question's from.
Yeah.
Lady Lavinia,
Got
Lady
your shields if
Lavinia-
you want to use them.
Oh, because names. What do you reckon, Gorilla? Do you want to shield it over to the opposition?
Yeah, let's use our shields.
Wow.
Are
Using
you
them
absolutely
early.
sure you want to do that?
You've been looking down. Have you been Googling?
No, I'm trying to find a picture of the Odyssey class being canon.
Let it go. At least
I can't.
let it go
I
for the
can't.
next
It's one of the
while.
few times I've been right.
Oh, you've been right a lot, Zoe.
Not enough.
Ever since
More
I
than
saw
Naomi has been.
ever since I saw that he was, I knew that Zoe was gonna be like.
It's the best Enterprise. It's the best surprise.
So shields.
No. I'd have to disagree with you on that, Zoe.
Yeah, but I'm still
Constitution
right.
refit.
Constitution refit
Constitution
is
re-
nice, but
Oh, it's a beauty.
Anyway, do we have our answer, guys?
I don't know how many more times I can say shields before somebody raises.
Oh, right. I didn't hear you.
that's because you weren't paying attention.
I didn't hear it.
She was focused on you, Zoe. Oh
Shield on the first question. That's not like you, Tito.
no, I'm opposed to shields as a rule, but because they never work out.
Okay, so this question is now for Odyssey Classes Canon. What was the name of the love of Moriarty's life in the Next Generation episode, A Ship in a Bottle?
Lex, please tell me you know, because I don't.
Are you sure you want to do that?
That's true. Moriarty is in the latest trailer. And I
Yeah.
think my theory is Dr. Inigo Soon was Law all along, and he's built some bodies like for Moriarty and whatever else. He built himself a new body as well.
Gosh. Small universe.
Speculation.
As I said, well, I did say it's a theory. I didn't say it's fact. There, Admiral.
To be honest with you, that is probably what happened. Remember how they managed to pull the memories of Grey out of whatever the name is? I can never remember. Then
I'm trying to forget that.
the human Trill.
Yeah.
They
No.
pulled Grey's memories out and put them into a new body, and that kind of said to me when we saw Moriarty's that is what's going to happen.
Hmm.
An electronic brain inside an android body.
That's in the
Especially since
Far Cry
we've got
sequel.
RoboCap. So we already know brains can go into androids in this universe.
So,
Oh,
do we have an answer?
Well, wait a minute. Brains can go into androids.
Picard's a robot in Picard.
Well, no. Think about my name. You know.
Oh yeah, you could go into a robot body. In fact, you probably already have. That's why you look so young. That's your secret, isn't it?
Possibly.
That is. We
I can neither
finally
confirm
found out
nor
how.
deny that.
We
Right,
finally
guys,
found
after
out how
pushing
this
for an
works.
answer.
I don't know. I already told you I don't know. Lex,
sure?
please tell me you know.
Lady Miriam? Lady?
Unfortunately,
with
unfortunately, that is incorrect. The
Well, it
answer
shouldn't be.
was Countess Regina Bartholomew. So since you can get since you can answer the question, the team to whom the question was originally posed get the points. So
Well done. Excellent use of thingamajig.
Shields.
it's been the rules ever since this round has existed. So ever since we've had the raised shields, let's say. So
I guess, yeah. I
Odyssey
It's been
class
the
is
rules
canon.
ever since Naomi
Odyssey
made it
class
up.
is canon.
Cool.
I guess Naomi was right. These questions are going to be tough.
That looks
Odyssey
like
class
that
is
Star
I
Trek
don't know about
Command. That looks like it's from Star Trek Command.
It's from Countdown. The one from
It's
Picard.
the final
Okay. Next question is for Odyssey Classics. No, is it?
No, it's not. It's for Mycelial Highway.
Yeah, it's
Highway
them
3.
again.
Yep. So next question for Mycelial Highway. Let's give him the question. Oh, sorry.
Keep charging.
What was the
stop
name
fucking-
of the owner of the Ox and Lamb Inn in Tom Paris's Fairhaven holodeck program?
Hmm.
The Ox and Lamb. Was that Janeway's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Or was that?
That was Mr. Delete the Wife.
Yeah, delete. One more thing. Delete the one.
Yeah, just casually murdering someone as she does.
Well, you know, Janeway. I mean, she
Character, come on.
abandons her own kids in the Delta Quadrant. You know,
Hashtag Janeway did nothing wrong.
Janeway is evil. She murdered Tivik.
Yeah,
She did not.
She did.
she did.
Well,
I'm sorry, but she's
was
not the
it
only
like-
one who was wrong in that one. Everyone else stood by and let her do it.
Oh dear.
Was it?
they
This
were.
guy had the traditional Irish name of like Sullivan or something.
Yeah, like Michael O'Sullivan or something.
Sorry.
Seamus.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it.
Well, we're going to go with Michael O'Sullivan with about 2 days growth of beard.
Okay, if that's your final answer. The Professor Indy Tiger says, "Who is Jimmy Doohan?" Oh, Doohan. Okay, if that's your final answer, let's have a look at the answer. Oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It was Michael Sullivan. There was no O in between.
Oh, come on. It was close enough,
Oh.
surely.
Wow.
I'll leave it to the referee.
I would give it to him.
You would.
Yeah.
Biased. Okay.
I would have gave it to Zoe.
Yeah, it's the only Irish name without an O in the beginning.
If it was you, I wouldn't give it. I wouldn't give the point to.
Somebody's got to be on my side. Everybody loves Zoe more, best.
Oh,
I just gave you the point.
Cheers for that, mate. Appreciate it.
We love you too. We love you too, Captain Dad.
Wow.
Anyway, Thomas Pot says rigged.
Well, to Thomas, everything's rigged.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Next question is for Odyssey Classics Canon. Let's bring up the next question. In the Deep Space Nine episode Blood Oath, what program was core running in Quark's holosuite?
Oh, just give it to him.
The Battle of Tershniknik, or whatever it was.
If they don't answer it, I can answer it.
Oh, hang on. It was like the
Yeah, if they
the
don't
battle
get it, I
of,
want to answer.
the Battle of Coldor Keep or something like that. It was some Klingon place.
I'll give you a clue. It sounds German. Yeah.
That doesn't help me.
The battle
the
of
bratwurst of Beerstein Oktoberfest.
Big Trouble. Gordon says it's Big Trouble in Little China.
Hey, Zoe, if you for
remember
$20,
that
I'll give you the answer.
I like to
20
win, but
bucks.
not that much.
Wow.
the battle
I'll
of
give it to you for 15. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
the battle of Clocknadog.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Yes.
Say
Yes.
it's rigged again. I'm rigging it for both teams.
Lex
I
has
was
got
going
it.
off like crazy on that one.
What was it?
Lex, I think he's got it.
The battle
What was
of
it?
The battle of Clocknadog.
It's very close. You want to try again? Really think about it.
Yeah.
Gosh, gosh.
The siege of Clockmadog Keep or something like that.
Yeah.
Indy Tiger says, the Battle of Heidi Klum. The Battle of der Wiener Schnitzel.
The Wiener Schnitzel.
I love Wiener
Potts is shaking his head. Simon Higgins says, so with current exchange rates, that's about £80. Potts said IKEA furniture.
The battle of Clocknadog. Nicht.
It's very close.
I'd give it to him.
You're just giving the points away today, aren't you? Like candy.
It's almost
Well,
Halloween
it's-
anyway. It's almost
yeah, it's
Halloween.
pretty close to Halloween, so
Dogfish.
why not?
Shadhook.
Clocknadog.
The Battle of Klachtenkelberacht.
Oh, we were so close.
All right, give him a point.
Yay!
Yeah, I helped Commander Zoe. Commander
You did very well, actually. That is a hard one. But the next one's might be just as hard. This one is for Mycelial Highway. Let's bring up the next question. What was the Battle of Klachtenkelberacht?
I don't do Klingons.
Wasn't that the one where what the hell was his name? The first Klingon,
Kalis?
Kalis, there slew like 1,000 warriors in battle. At the end, they murder an entire village.
I don't know. You tell me. Was
Oh,
it?
I'm asking my teammate.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, your guess is as well. Actually, it's better than mine because I'm not very good at the Klingon stuff. I'm no Bird of Prey 1 through 5.
Well, Bird of Prey 5 is not very good with the Klingon stuff either, so
Oh, really? It's just a ruse?
yes.
But everybody
I-
says Capples to him.
Gordon
Wow.
says it's about final orders in Huddersfield.
I believe it's actually when a riot started in Strathclyde because someone was given the incorrect amount of points during the Great Scottish Bake Off.
Is there a Scottish version of that?
No, I'm just making this up.
Oh. Mary Berry would be getting a kilt on. Or could that be the one where Kalis slew the gods or something? Didn't the Klingons kill their gods?
No, well, they did, but that's not this year.
Okay.
Ancient Klingons killed them. They were too much trouble.
And I might be mixing up two different things too. But I do distinctly remember a whole village getting killed at the end of it because they were talking about it in that episode where Worf was on trial for his heart, what was in his heart. But or was this one a different? I'm thinking I'm mixing two different things up here and combining them.
Well, choose the best one and give it to Naomi.
Well, all I know is the whole village got murdered at the end of it.
Oh.
Grim.
Yeah.
Can you salvage anything out of that, Naomi?
Do I have to salvage anything out of it? I think you have to salvage something out of it.
You can't salvage much out of a massacre. Exterminate. Did someone
Oh, I
say
don't know.
massacre?
Okay, if that is that your final answer, is it?
Yeah.
Did you say massacre?
Okay,
Daleks like to massacre.
let's bring up the answer. A decisive battle between the Klingon Empire and the Romulan Star Empire, won by the Klingons, who were led by Kor, the Dahar Master. So,
Hey, but was I right on the Village being massacred, or was that think of something else?
that was something else, I think.
You learn something new every day on A Question of Trek.
So,
Where's
I
John
think
DeMarco when you need him?
I think you're referring to the holodeck program Worf was playing before he used the Defiant to destroy a cloaked ship, which was actually which he was then put on trial for.
Yeah, but I thought he was playing the program Clock DL Brock.
No, it's a different program. Okay,
Oh.
so null point for Mycelial Highway. The next question
Sorry,
then
T-Dog.
is
No,
Odyssey,
no.
is Odyssey classic canon. In which Star Trek, the original series episode, did the Romulans first appear?
Oh, just give it to him.
That's what you said last question.
No, this one's easy. This one's very easy.
Was it on season 2?
Series 1.
Let that be your last Romulan.
I would say I'm thinking season 2 of the
Series
original.
1. It's
Like,
definitely
yeah.
Series 1. I have it on Blu-ray, and I was watching it not long ago.
Oh, series. Gotcha. I thought it was season.
Sorry, season 1. Yes, it was season 1.
John DeMarco, it wasn't Spock's brain. Everyone knows that's the third movie of the franchise.
Trouble with trouble.
In your delusional universe, maybe.
It's not Errand of Mercy.
It's Spock's brain. The search for Spock is Spock's brain.
In your delusional universe, maybe.
Spock's body here, Spock's mind there. It's Spock's brain just rewritten for the movies.
Brain. What is brain?
Just like Wrath of Khan is Balance of Terror.
I can see that. Uh-oh.
I can't remember.
And she says, I don't pay attention.
Hang on. Hold on.
We're talking about Spock's brain, the third Star Trek movie.
Balance of Terror does ring a bell. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Thomas Potts. Code of Honor was actually in my head as it's something like that. It's a 3-letter thing.
Are you guys serious?
You know, Balance of Terror may actually be it.
No, that was a different episode. That's the one where Kirk has to steal the cloaking machine.
Ooh. Are you sure?
I think so. You want to go? You want to go with it, Zoe?
I'm going to say Balance of Terror because I think it actually is, and I think Naomi didn't actually realize what she'd said.
Okay, we'll go with Balance of Terror.
Ooh, this brings us to Professor Braceman. Are you going to be okay? It looks like Zoe and Naomi have it in for you for some reason.
I don't think Zoe does.
Why would I have it in for the professor? I like that.
I have no idea.
For him. All this information for me.
No comment.
So what's your answer?
I believe they said Balance of Terror.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey!
I call unearned points.
I'm gonna get my gun.
Because of Naomi.
Yeah. Oh,
Technically, they did get an unearned point there because you did say the answer.
I did. Yeah.
Oh
So-
my goodness.
I'm sorry. Sorry. See, this is why we have a referee on the show.
See,
I almost think Mycelial Highway should get a point for that too.
But you do
That's what I said because you did technically do an unearned point there.
All right, fine. Next question.
and then-
Let's just give them the answer every time. They all get points.
Well, you're
You
Points
get a point.
don't
You get a
matter.
point.
You're
You get a
throwing points around like bloody sweets anyway. So
Welcome
come
to-
on. Next
Welcome
question.
to Blue Rated Anyway, where the points don't matter.
Oh, dear.
In Lower Deck Season 1 episode, Crisis Point, who are Tendy and Rutherford doing some target practice with on the holodeck?
Oh.
Oh, it's that bloody cartoon.
I believe
No,
it's
no, no.
Badgie.
The animated series is the bloody cartoon. This is actually the good one.
The good one is Prodigy, but
I've,
Yeah.
not, se- I've not actually watched that one yet.
I haven't seen it either.
Not available here. That's
Yeah,
why
I
there's
see-
no questions on
I
it.
see, I see some episodes of Prodigy, and it's pretty tight.
Very
like it.
close. Noise and
Well, you
plate.
must be watching season 3 if you think it's tame. Watch season 2.
Gorilla, do you know who they were shooting at or whatever?
I was thinking it was Badgie.
not shooting at, doing target practice with.
Oh, do you know a better way to do target practice? Sorry.
Well, there is a difference.
I know. I'm just thinking back to a little while ago when the answer was given out, and
Well, just
and
give
and
her
it
time.
was,
She'll do it again.
and Naomi,
Thing is-
as she is, went like.
I,
Zoe
Zoe
was
we had a
sitting
head
down.
down anyway. Zoe had a head down anyway. She wasn't paying attention.
I was like this, trying to
Oh,
work
will
out
you all
what was
be
going
quiet
on.
for 1 minute? Can I get a word in edgeways? Jesus Christ. Honestly. Now, I don't actually know the answer to this question because I didn't write this question. Professor Brainy Specs did. I had a far better question, but he says, no, we can't put the new shows in.
You had the latest episode of the show as a question.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's seen it.
I'm sure everyone has not.
You mean you haven't seen it, but everyone else has?
I have actually, and I actually liked it for once.
Kapla Bird of Prey 5, good to see you.
Kapla Bird.
We're just arguing here over things, Star Trek mainly. Anyway, I've forgotten the question myself, so I'll bring it up. In Lower Deck Season 1 episode Crisis Point, who are Tendy and Rutherford doing some target practice with on the holodeck?
Oh,
Facts, maybe?
no, it's a no, wait. There's a
Oh, I
hologram.
see. Oh, a character. Okay.
Wait, I think this is the episode that they did memorabilia for Janeway's Da Vinci program. Yeah, they brought back Da Vinci. I'm thinking right.
Well, I don't know this program very well. This television show.
Yeah, I think this
Um,
was a memorabilia one.
A what? Sorry.
A memorabilia. Basically, they take like stuff that's been shown on other episodes and incorporate it into the episode. Because Sean Ferrick does does like 10 minutes of each episode of all the memorabilia in an episode.
Well, which one did Sean say they were doing it with?
I'm pretty sure it's the Da Vinci program from Voyager with Leonardo da Vinci.
Okay.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio, surely.
So, what's your answer?
Yeah, on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Shots at the volcano.
Yeah, he was an asshole. Rose was an asshole there. He could have fit on that door.
Everybody still says that till this day. Everybody
So
still says
what's your answer?
For the fourth time.
Yeah. What he said, the Da Vinci Code.
The Da Vinci Code.
I think they said Leonardo da Vinci.
Okay. Let's have a look.
I've had two.
Leonardo da Vinci. Well done.
Yes, well done, you. Random thought.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next question is for Odyssey class. Is canon? Let's bring that up. was Boimler's designation after being assimilated by the collective in a holopod program in season 2 episode of Lower Deck?
Oh, I know. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, he kept on. He kept on doing that program. He was getting
Yes.
all the good scores, and mm. Oh man, come on, Lex, you know this. You saw it.
Zoe looks like she knows. Do you actually watch Star Trek?
I've
Yes, I
seen this
do.
episode multiple times. I still couldn't tell you what designation he got.
By the way, who has seen the very latest episode of Lower Decks? See? Dowd didn't see it.
So one
Neither did
person.
Willem. He was shaking his head too. You just can't see it.
So you want to help me out here?
I have no idea.
Mm.
Oh, come on, guys. You can do. Come on. You know this.
I don't
No.
do designations.
Yeah, because after being assimilated, yeah. Mm.
I don't know. Like 1 of 1, 60 of 9. I don't know.
Zoe, that low-hanging fruit is not worthy of you.
I know, but I once you hear it in your head, you've got to say it.
I see you went to school with Gordon.
Can you pull up the question again?
Sure. What was Boimler's designation after being assimilated by the collective in a holopod program in a season 2 episode of Lower Decks?
Just
Simon
a quick
Higgins
question
is-
here. Sorry, go on.
Simon Higgins is urging you to raise shield, Zoe.
Yeah, I saw that too. Just a quick question. How many questions are left in this round?
I think 4 more.
Let's see. We're on that question. So 3 more after this one.
Yeah.
Oh, is it worth raising shields?
Might as well. Might get some points. If they can't answer it, you get points.
Should we raise them?
You restore the turns back to the way they were as well.
Raise shields.
So the
Alright.
questions can go the way Naomi had hoped they would go.
It's a good ship.
Very good.
Little.
Ship.
USS Lollipop. Okay, so for Mycelial Highway, what was Boimler's designation after being assimilated by the collective in a holopod program in season 2 episode of Lower Decks?
That cartoon again.
Oh, if I was muted. The episode I think they're thinking of is called I Excrete Us. But
Do you know what they
I
called
think-
them?
I think Boimler gave himself that name, like after the whole thing, though.
Oh, sorry, excretus.
Yeah.
Kind of gross.
Well, that was season 2 for you.
Season 2 was pretty gross.
Was it? Okay.
That's the whole episode where they had Boimler go spread eagle.
Yeah,
The
don't.
Boimler maneuver.
Yeah.
That did go a little far, yes.
So shall we say that the answer is excretus?
Yeah, kind of like Picard is known as Locutus. So I'm guessing Boimler gave himself the Excretus of Borg.
Well then, I guess do your worst and excrete us.
Okay. Here we are now. Excretus. Excretus.
Oh, Danny, you knew it.
Damn.
Well done.
That's like the most memorable episode there when you're thinking of when you have to sit there and watch Spoiler go spread eagle.
You
So
don't
next
have
You,
question.
to.
you tend to
get
remember that stuff.
The next question is for Odyssey Classes Canon again, I think.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, next question. In Picard Season 2, what was the name of the doctor that Rios fell in love with?
He has a name.
I'm not good with names.
Is it?
This is Zoe's last episode on A Question of Trek.
Well, what did Zoe do?
It's a joke, Paul. Oh,
I'm just joking back. Come on.
I think the better question is, what have I not done?
we don't want to know about your personal life, Zoe.
Oh, we haven't got time, and also we're not R-rated.
Not yet.
I like Indy's answer.
I was gonna say no. We do the R-rated stuff on my show. Sorry.
Oh, what was her name? Doctor.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I had to correct Naomi on this one too.
Doctor something something
Behind the
something
scenes
of
dirt.
something something something.
Something dark side.
I was
Wasn't
gonna
dark,
say that.
but sure. Join me on the dark side, and your journey will be complete. Arr.
I'm sorry, but my Lego lightsaber hasn't arrived yet.
For your self-insert
Mm.
fan fiction.
Yeah, you can keep that.
No, don't be a Sith Lord. Be a gray Jedi like me. Be a gray Jedi.
I'll fight ya.
That's
Arr.
pretty slow.
For some reason, this isn't turning on anymore.
Okay, guys, we need a name.
Oh, I was hoping you'd forget that was our question.
I just looked up and I just seen a big red thing flopping around on Zoe's screen.
How is
I
this
know.
different from any other day?
I was gonna make I
Um,
could make so many comments on what that looked like when I first looked up.
No, let's not.
Yeah.
Zoe, concentrate, please.
I am. I don't know the answer.
You don't know the answer.
I'm not good with names. You know this. Lex, please help me. Do you know the name?
It always
Me?
breaks
I
the
thought
deal.
I thought it was their turn.
No, it's
No.
our turn.
My turn. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Because he's the doctor that we just fell in love with.
Dr. Adler?
It's the best answer we've got, Dr. Adler.
And that's your final answer.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
You're taking that mick out of my accent again.
Okay, if that's your final answer. Let's have a look. Dr. Adler. Unfortunately, it was Dr. Teresa Ramirez.
I got
Oh.
doctor right. Do I not get any points for that?
No.
No.
Well, Naomi had Sanchez, so you know.
Actually,
Where
it's
the hell did you get
Rodriguez.
Sanchez from?
I didn't put Sanchez Rodriguez. That's what I wrote.
Well,
Oh,
that's not right either.
my mistake.
Yeah,
Rodriguez.
I know all Latino names sound the same to you, but you know.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Look who's talking.
So
You
this
got
will
it
be the
wrong to
final
begin
episode.
with. I had to correct it.
Oh,
There
we're
was a-
canceled.
It
This
was
will be the
also-
final episode of Question of Trek since we've just been cancelled.
I have a racist autocorrect. That's not my fault. Is it?
Yes, it is. You should double check.
Anyway, no points for that question. The next question is for the Mycelial Highway, and that question is:
Right, well.
in which Star Trek Discovery episode did Michael Burnham take Spock to Talos 4?
Oh, shit.
That
They
bloody
had to ask you a discovery question.
Mm-hmm. It was actually one of the best episodes Discovery ever had, and it was actually a very good episode, bizarrely.
And the
Yeah,
name
it's
was
one of the
Reboots
few.
of Non-Canon.
To Tala we shall go.
Actually, season 2, I've got to say, I think out of all the seasons, season 2 was probably Discovery's best season in my eyes.
Yes.
I would agree with that. However, it's still not good.
Oh, it had some good episodes.
It's the problem with Discovery is that they clearly don't know what to do with the show.
Clearly, they don't.
It's when they were talking about it before it even started up, they were saying it was going to be an anthology show and it was going to follow different crews, and then all of a sudden it didn't, and then it was going to be a Kelvin timeline show, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. They don't really have a core thing for it.
Yeah.
Springtime says, wasn't USS Discovery lost after Zoe tried to get DS9 back on the air?
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to mention what I did in my really official but super top secret missions.
Hey, Professor, I thought you vetoed all Discovery questions and Picard questions.
No, I have no control over that.
Oh, you only veto it on Jeopardy.
I don't have to veto it on Jeopardy.
Anyway,
So,
do you have an answer?
the episode.
Touching memories.
I'm not sure.
That is a fair point, Tiger.
Well, it seems so. I mean, if you look at the episode Menagerie, Spock still takes Pike there anyway without suffering the death sentence. So, yeah.
He's getting a court-martial.
Yeah, but he doesn't get the death sentence, though, does he?
No,
Yeah, but
only because they decide not to. But he was having a court-martial over it.
That general order was suspended this occasion. Over.
In this episode, the fate of the galaxy was at stake. So I think the Starfleet kind of let it off.
It's always the fate of the galaxy in Discovery.
Yeah, every season there was something threatening the entire galaxy, so you got to be a little bit more specific.
I don't know the names of the episodes. I don't do episode names.
Yeah, this is probably the one of
I
two
won't do
series
it
that
anymore,
don't know
though.
episode names.
You're on my list.
White flag, white flag. Well,
Raise the shields.
that's
So,
my.
You've already raised them. You can't raise them again.
you neither of you have an answer, no?
You're going to kick yourselves.
You are.
Is it? Wait.
I-
He just said we're gonna kick ourselves. So maybe they stole the episode, but the name of either the cage or the menagerie. If we're gonna kick ourselves,
The cage
Maybe,
menagerie.
possibly, maybe not.
or let's go with the menagerie, just because they probably stole. Since they're stealing everything else, they probably stole the name of an episode.
No. This was actually, got to
Or
say,
maybe yes.
the very best episode of Star Trek Discovery ever made, and it was actually a good episode. But anyway, in which Star Trek Discovery episode did Michael Burnham take Spock to Talos 4? And the answer is, if memory serves.
Oh,
I guess their memory did not serve.
No, it did not.
That's why
Hey, wait,
you're going to
it's
kick yourselves.
This
Hey,
is
wait,
me not kicking myself.
if the first episode that they visit Talos 4 was the cage, how can it be? How can they have a memory of it before they even go there?
No, it's not before, that's after.
This takes place after the cage.
It's
Oh,
between
did
the cage. It's after the cage, but before
Before Kirk.
no, before
Oh,
Menagerie.
yeah, it is before Kirk.
Well,
Anyway,
really, it didn't. Let's move
my
on.
deal is no points after that question. I think we have one more question.
We do.
And last one is for Odyssey Classics Canon. In which Star Trek show was the concept of a holodeck first shown? No, not Star Trek episode.
Okay, the concept of a holodeck was shown in the animated series, but also in Enterprise. So, are you talking about in terms of the timeline or in terms of the real
Production.
world timeline?
RTF2, my dear. In which Star Trek show was the concept of a holodeck first shown?
That would be the animated series. Was the first time we saw an idea of a holodeck.
Yeah.
But from a timeline point of view, it was Enterprise. And it was on
Okay.
an alien ship, and that's when I think it was Trip got pregnant.
Hmm. But that wasn't. Was that the first show though?
The first show to show a holodeck was Star Trek: The Animated Series.
Okay, let's look at the answer.
Yeah, I remember that because remember the episode when they was doing the Alice in Wonderland.
Hey, wait, yeah, would that planet there be kind of like a hologram thing with the Alice in Wonderland thing there on the original
Those
series?
weren't holograms.
Those were holograms.
I think
Okay.
Okay,
Shore Leaf
That's
wasn't a
the end of-
hologram one. Yeah.
that's the end of round one. Odyssey. Oh, sorry. The Mycelial Highway has 5 points, and behind them with only 3 points is Odyssey Classic Canon. Well, I think that was the longest first round we've ever had, isn't it?
No, we've gone longer. We've gone longer by 4 minutes.
We
because I
have.
remember it a few weeks ago.
45 minutes. We've been at this
Well, you were
round.
15 minutes late today. Or
Oh,
16 minutes late.
Actually, we were not. We were only 10 minutes late. So,
We are never late. It's just that time gets dilated.
hmm.
It's all timey-wimey.
So anyway, going to round two. Round two is where the teams have to complete a quote from a Star Trek character, and also if they can name the character who says from. If they can also name the character for whom they're quoting, they get an extra point. So,
Do you want to try that again?
slides off the tongue.
yeah, I'll be quiet. Let's just get on with it, shall we? First one, and this is for Mycelial Highway. And if my grandmother had blank, she'd be a wagon.
Wheels?
No medication that day.
And who said it?
Can I see the quote again, please? Okay.
I actually left out the I because I thought it kind of gave it away, but no, Jeff put it in there.
Well, you didn't get the quote right anyway, so I had to correct
That
it.
sounds like a Scotty quote.
Are
Especially
you
with the
sure? 'Cause
I.
that sounds like the kind of thing that Uhura would say.
I don't think they have I in Swahili.
No.
I've heard her say "I" before.
Well,
Yeah, me too.
There's I cap.
Or there's something goodbye.
She's even said "I" as a single word in a sentence.
I was saying the A, like the AY. That sounds like a Scotty thing right there. That's a Scottish thing.
Are you sure? So what's your answer?
And all Irish and Scottish people in the future have never let go of the past and are very anachronistic, portrayed anyway. So yeah, let's go with that. Scotty and wheels.
Okay, let's have a look. Right, well done.
Okay.
2 points.
Not very much
Okay.
to say about your grand, though.
And the next question is for the Odyssey Classics Canon.
Hi, Candy. Sorry.
I'm a blank, not a doorstop.
This is the EMH in Star Trek First Contact. I'm a doctor, not a doorstop.
Okay, let's have a look.
Wow, just give it to him.
Oh, stop. I've
Like
given
we
them-
didn't give you yours or that extra point back in the day, you know.
Yeah, I've helped you out twice this episode by pointing out that you should have had those points. I could ask
She
them to be
has.
taken away.
And for that, we
It might not work, but I could ask.
Okay, next question. Mycelial Highway. Let's bring that up. And you people, you're all astronauts in some kind of blank.
Star Trek.
No, that was from Cursed Man, or that or it's like you're all kind of like I think that was from First Contact, wasn't it?
Can't believe you gave them this. You might as well have
Why?
just given them points. This is a gift of a
Oh.
point.
Oh, what's his ass? Cromwell. Oh, Zephyr Cochrane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's some
Cochrane.
What?
Yeah, you had an extra H. It was Chocrane.
Oh.
Can't believe you gave them that question.
Oh, but
Well, you don't know how many corrections I have to make to
Oh, yeah,
punctuation,
yeah. The
spelling.
correct are
Not to
so-
mention getting the question right and the answer right.
Yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely. Because they were just disastrously incorrect, weren't they? Next question.
Yes.
For the audience. I'll be
Cap and
quiet.
Dowd, Mummy and Daddy are fighting again.
I'm under the bed.
And microbrain.
And microbrain. Blank for me. Let me know you still care.
Oh,
What? They get astronauts on some kind of Star Trek, and we get this.
Oh,
this
this
show is
easy.
rigged. This show is
And
rigged.
And
I had to fix
microbrain.
this one. I had to fix this
Let
one.
me know you still care.
Cry for me? Like cry?
if it's any constellation, we would have gotten this one as well.
This is by Q,
Oh, cute. Yeah.
and I think it's Growl because he's taking the piss out of Worf.
Yeah, yeah. He always like to call Worf all kinds of names.
Okay, here we go. Are you sure? Those are your answers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
You are correct. Well done.
Very well done.
Like this one. You had Worf, growl for me. No, it's and microbrain.
Oh God, does it matter? Does it matter?
Yes,
Does
it
really
does.
matter?
It's a quote.
would've
You're
got it
doing a
anyway.
quote. You're doing a quote.
Oh God, here we go. That's
Accuracy
better.
is required.
Easier
For
on the
quotes.
ears. Anyway, let's see. Let's put up the points. Good. Next question is for the Mycelial Highway. Blank is part of the game if you want to sit in that chair.
Risk. I'm thinking.
Hemorrhoids.
Ew.
As said by Preparation H. Risk is part of the game. I'll sit in that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Is
I'm gonna
that
go back to
correct?
reading.
Yeah,
my book.
that was Kirk there. I think you're right.
Unless it's dice as part of the game.
No, I think you're right with Risk. There's a
Okay.
Kirk
That's good. That's good, Sean. I like that.
Okay. So the answer is what, guys?
Risk and Kirk.
Okay, let's have a look. Correct. Well done.
I rather like this round. I think it should replace the spelling one.
Oh, because it's easy. Okay. And
Depends
next
on
one
the
is-
type of intelligence you've got.
the next one is for the Odyssey classes canon.
And this is the last one.
Mm.
Good luck, Terry.
So the only way to discover this terrible blank is to live it.
Hemorrhoids.
Fate.
I love a good callback. Too soon?
My guess is fate, and I really wish I knew who said it.
Captain Pike.
And what's the missing word?
Yes. So the only way to discover this terrible fate is to live it.
Oh,
It's Captain Pike regarding the time crystals in Discovery Series 2. I think.
I really wish I didn't stop watching Discovery.
This is the probably the
You're
best.
probably smart.
This is probably the best thing that Captain Pike ever does, and it shows that he's the most heroic captain that there is.
Yeah.
Because he sees that he is going to be severely harmed and have a life nothing like he would have expected for himself if he chooses to do what is ultimately the right thing. So, and he actually says, would I back away from doing the right thing just because it has an outcome that is unfavorable to me or something like that? And because he's shown such a horrible thing and he still chooses to go through with it to save everyone else, he becomes essentially the best captain they ever had.
See.
So yes, so the only way to discover this terrible fate is to live it. Captain Pike.
Okay, well, if that's your final answer, let's have a look.
And the way Naomi says that is it's going to be wrong. Terrible future! Ah!
Close, but no cigar on that quote.
Damn it!
And it wasn't that-
And I did the great speech about how cool it was, and I got it wrong.
You want to know something else?
What?
The wrong episode as well.
Is it?
It's Strange New World.
Final episode of SNW where he discusses with Spock about the future.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Wait,
any
wait, it's
Strange
Strange
New
New
Worlds.
Worlds.
I haven't seen Strange New World yet. Sorry. Okay. Well, anyway, at the
I
end
haven't
of this
seen a
show,
single episode of Prodigy or Strange New Worlds because they're on
Strange New World is awesome.
Paramount Plus. And
Yeah, I
won't support Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't support
one of
that.
them is
I watch him. I sail the high seas. Anyway, so at the end of round 2, Odyssey class is canon with 8 points, and in the lead still by 3 is Mycelial Highway with 11 points. So that's the end of that round. We're now going to go into round 3, which everyone knows is the Riker round, where we will display a pixelated image of a character, starship, or a piece of technology, and teams have to try and guess who it is.
Glasses off, first one.
The first one goes to, I believe, Mycelial Highway. It's the first image. Who is this?
Oh my goodness! It looks like Voltron's head. If you could, yeah, because the red part looks like his back of his
That looks
wings.
like somebody from Prodigy, one of the baddies from there.
And I'll form the head.
Hey, I grew up with Voltron, so
I did too.
I don't know the names of those bad people.
Hey, yeah, it's a Borg there. It's a simulated Borg. Now, which one do we go with? Because that red there up in the corner there, that's the laser from the eye.
Frogger.
That's like the only video game I've ever played is Frogger. Oh, and the one with the
Frog
duck.
is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet you it's Locutus of Borg.
Could it be excretus? And Naomi's doing a callback.
There's no purple. There's no purple though for the hair.
Borg don't necessarily have hair.
Yeah. Fortunately, the Borg are unfortunate sufferers of alopecia.
Poor Borg.
I
No.
still think it's Locutus.
All right then.
Either that, it could be 7 of 9.
I do love that meme though.
I wonder if it's 7 of 9.
Where the Borg phone the Enterprise on the view screen, saying, but they've still got the filter on, so they come off as a cat. It's like, we are the Borg. We are very deadly. We did not assimilate a cat.
I've never seen
Locutus.
that.
You certainly are Locutus.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it's either 7 of 9 or Locutus. I'm almost leaning more towards 7 of 9 now that I think of it.
well,
Dude,
let's
sorry.
go with 7 of 9 if you're that confident.
Well, I'm not confident. I'm confident it's a Borg, but I'm not confident it's 7.
Can I have a guess if they get it wrong?
That's never good. It means that A, we've gotten it wrong, and B, she has it right, and she is
Maybe
she is
maybe she has it
preternatural.
wrong. Maybe she has it wrong.
Maybe I
She
said
only
it.
thinks she has it right.
She may
Maybe
not
I
do
said it
it,
to
but
mess
she
with
does.
you.
She does pixelation very well. Well, with that one unfortunate lapse, which we don't talk about.
Okay. Well,
Okay. Bugger tits.
I guess Naomi is saying we need an answer.
Yeah.
I thought you liked the banter.
Oh, I do. I do.
we also like an answer.
You like correct answers, and I just don't have the market for that.
Everyone likes correct answers, darling.
Okay, Gorilla, you're basically the captain at this point. I think you've done the main lifting.
A coup? Has there been a coup on the starship?
Cool.
Let's go with 7 of 9.
7 of 9.
Although if it's excretus, I want to know what state you live in.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. It's not 7 of 9.
Ah,
No,
Oh,
Zoe wanted to guess. Zoe wanted to guess.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Now, Zoe, just keep in mind, if you get it right, it doesn't mean you still don't get any points.
Yeah, I just wanted to say the Borg implant for the Borg ocular implant is on the wrong side for it to be 7 unless the image is reversed. I believe it is actually excretus due to the fact that the shoulder width is too small to be Locutus. So it's excretus, Brad Boimer.
Let's have a look.
oh, sorry, T-Dowd. If anything, if it makes you feel better, I'm in Minnesota, so that apparently to a lot of people that makes me Canadian.
I need to watch that episode again.
Really, I do too. All the questions are going to come from it.
Yeah, good thing we catched up. We once you told me and Danielle about the show, we binge watched season 1 and 2, so now we're caught up.
Okay. Well, I mean, season 1 was all right. Season 2, I think, was a bit lewd. But season 3, I've got to say, Lower Decks season 3 is by far the best season of Lower Decks.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, next round. Oh, sorry. Next image is for Odyssey Classics Canon. Let's give them their image. Boom.
Oh dear Lord!
That's one big pile of excretus.
I think it's that witch from Hocus Pocus.
I just think it's one big pile of excretus.
If you stare at it, it actually looks like a scene from Friends where one of them is sat in the coffee shop.
It does look clearer on my mobile, but
That show died after about 3 seasons, didn't it? Then they did 7 seasons of boring episodes. But, yeah.
Oh, this is tough.
My biggest annoyance is all I can see is Carrot Top.
Yeah, me too.
That would be rather annoying.
Is it before or after he got the facelift?
Carrot Top got a facelift.
Yeah, yeah,
Heavens.
yeah.
I'm going to have to use the alternate captain's trick of looking at it on the phone. Give me a sec. I'm so short-sighted. I've got to actually stick this practically in my face to see what's going on. Give me one moment. It's ridiculous.
What?
Come on.
I think.
We were so scared Zoe on her phone. Yeah.
Like one of those Japanese where girls come flying out of the well and stuff like that.
Oh, Ringu.
Oh, the Ringu. The Ringu.
Ringu was a great movie.
Which one?
This does not help.
I'll give you a clue.
Well,
it's a person.
Yeah, I can see that because the reddish and brownish, the reddish and brownish stuff is like in the background.
So it's not a runabout. Recalculating.
It's the Bajoran wormhole.
My brother was talking about the opening to Doctor Who, where like it goes to that bluish kind of tunnel, and my older brother calls it a Bolian colonoscopy.
Tom Baker's first intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue line and it expands.
Yeah. So.
Okay, that is on the bridge of the original Enterprise, and it's an alien wearing white with a beehive haircut.
It's Peggy Bundy.
How did she survive all these years?
I don't know who. I honestly don't know who that is.
Oh,
sorry.
I think it's Kirk in a bathrobe with his hair in a towel turban on the bridge of the statue.
So, any ideas, Zoe?
No, I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
It's drawing a blank. It's quite annoying.
Okay, well, if you don't know,
no, I don't know.
Would you like to hazard a guess?
Are you going to tell us?
No, I was going to ask you if you want to hazard a guess.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay.
We've got to get forward.
I honestly don't know.
I don't know either.
I want to say it's is it one of the Metrons?
Janeway?
Did she wear white?
Unfortunately, you're both wrong.
She wore a bath for quite a while when she was trying to save Cass.
Okay, let's bring up the answer. It's Countess with Bartholomew.
How on earth did what? Oh my goodness!
You got the beehive hairdo.
Yeah, but I really genuinely thought that the background, the pixelated bit, the grey was the door on the side of the door for the bridge on the original show.
Draperies. No, the color.
No wonder I couldn't work out what it was. The image I had in my head was from a completely different show.
I don't know how you got that.
Okay,
really
so
don't.
the door is red with a bit of grey around it, and that's what I thought was there. So my brain interpreted the other bits on the other side as the control panels from where Uhura will be sitting.
Okay.
Therefore, the character had to be
just
from
did
the
not
original
get that
series.
out of that.
with a white gown must be like something like a Metron.
Okay, we have to. We have to skip, I think we may have to skip around it 'cause it's almost midnight now, and we usually finish about 1:15. So we're going to go straight to round 5.
Does that mean I prepared a question for nothing?
Yes, it does.
What?
Let's do the
Yeah.
question
What?
instead of countdown.
Yeah. but
Okay,
we'll
all right,
answer
we'll do that. All
on
right,
the
we'll
same
do
pace
round
as me.
4 instead then. Okay, let's do round 4.
Connor
Round 4.
Scott says, "Boo, unsubbing."
Oh dear, we lost a
Guess what?
round.
We took a good 45 minutes for round 1. We usually
No,
should
we
take
didn't. We took 46 minutes.
46 minutes then.
Only an hour and 10 minutes in.
We
Come on,
took
we
up
can.
We usually
do it
go
all.
an hour and a half at least.
Come on, we can
we
do this.
took
We can
up
do this.
we took up half the show in just for one round.
So let's do the rest of the show.
That's
and
what
then
we
watch-
normally do.
We can do this. We can do
We
this.
don't have time. But anyway.
I'll make
okay.
the time.
No.
I'm
All
a
right.
time lord.
You got a choice. We either do round 4 or straight to round 5. Which
Round
round do you
Round
wanna do?
5 because we've got a
Did
chance
I
to
already-
win.
Well, I already researched my question.
Okay. I'll let the referee decide which round do we go for. Round 4 or round 5?
We go to round 4-5.
We don't have a round 45.
Oh, I think he outfoxed
No, I
me
didn't
there.
say 45. I said round 4-5.
4 to 5. So 4 minutes.
4 or
so
5.
the round that
4 or
we do,
5.
the fourth round
We'll
towards
do
within
4 and then we'll do 5.
You make it sound like you're telling the time. 4 to 5. Pick one. 4 or 5. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do things different.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're
Hey Siri.
really screwed now.
Don't
Hey
laugh.
Siri.
You've turned on my Siri.
Hey Siri.
Shut up, Siri. Shut up, Siri.
I just got my phone cleaned, so she hears so
Okay.
well.
Tell you what. I'm gonna pick a number. One of them not being 4 and the other one not being 5. Okay, I picked a
What?
number. Which number is it?
7.
11.
Unfortunately, you're both incorrect. All right, we're going to go for round 4. Here we go. So round 4 is where each team member gets to ask the opposing team a question. If the opposing team gets the answer right, they get the point. If they get it incorrect, the other team gets the point. So here we go. Who goes first? I think Odyssey class. No, Rob.
Mycelial.
Mycelial Highway goes first.
Gorilla, would
Please
you like to do the question you researched?
Yeah. How many episodes was King in?
Which king?
King.
Oh,
What in which show? In all of them or what?
In all of them. Its total number of appearances altogether.
I'm going to say 3. What do you think, Les?
How
One
many
from
you
the
said?
original series and 2 in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. I will go with that.
Oh, was it though? Because didn't they all die except for Core in the Deep Space Nine episode where they all came back?
Oh, wow.
Shall we go for 2, or do you think 3?
Mm, 3?
Well, okay, we'll go for 3.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, you're correct for the wrong reason. He did die. He did die in Deep Space Nine, but he showed up in an episode of Voyager in the flashback. In one episode of the
So
original
you get
series, Day of the Dove.
So you get the points.
Yes.
Sorry, Milton. I tried.
you stumped
No.
I
me.
should have
No.
gone with Core.
Now, is it 1 or 2 points?
It's 1 point. It's always
I
been
thought
1
so.
point.
I don't think that's true, but I think it's been 1 point most of the time.
I can't remember it ever being 2 points, but okay.
Bring up the scoreboard already.
Oh, you want me to bring up the scoreboard? Blimey.
You're in control.
Yeah, you have control of that.
I wish I was in control around here.
Can I be in control then?
It's been a bloody mutiny since day one.
Well, it might be ran better if you were in control.
Oh, well, you know what? Here's a bit of control for you. There we go.
So, it's our question now. Lex, would you like to ask first, or shall I?
No, you can, because I should have wrote down something, but my pen exploded.
Fair enough. Okay, well, in that case, my question is, what is the name of the fungus used for the spore drive in Star Trek Discovery?
Oh, I know this. Something Stella. Poop.
Stella.
Stella poop?
No.
That's a new one.
No, it's a Latin. It's got like the genus and species. Something Stella Vittori. Protista.
Braxicolicophilipatorius?
Well, it's called the mycelium network. Wouldn't it just be called mycelium?
No,
Raxcorgophalopatorius.
no, because on the Milton role play, coming to a Discord near you, we're doing an episode where we find, kind of like a la Chase, we find a map to a planet. We find the map in the DNA loop of certain species of. Why am I so large? Have I been kicked out?
No.
No,
We can see
We're
you.
just
we
listening
all
to what
left. We all left. That's why. You're the only one left.
My story is finished. Story me lie.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like it's something. Well, I've got it written down actually. Hold on.
Yay!
Yeah, that's not against the rules if he's already got it written down somewhere else.
Yes, it is.
Oh no! So I know the second, like the genus is something like Protista or something, and then the species is like Stella Vittoria or something.
Well, let's go with that.
Well, here's the story of a lovely lady. It's like the Brady Bunch. That's
Yeah.
Naomi.
So
Oh no! It's
I'd go with that. I'd go with that just because it's the first thing that pops to your mind.
Well, yeah, it's on. I saw it on. I had to research it for the role play, because in our role play, Ensign Lal, we brought her back. She was doing a lot of research for her starship, for her what do you call it, academy courses, and she found it. Yeah. Oh, damn it! That's a hard one. Who did that? Whose is that?
Well, that's the
Well.
first thing that pops to your mind. I'd go with that one there because I'm not
Well,
good
but
with fungus
it's
shit.
completely butchered, though. It's completely butchered. I'm not saying it in any way properly. Stella Vittiore or something like that. But and the first one I think has protist in it, even though.
So, are you doing this
Sorry.
under protest?
A protest? Yeah, I need to focus on my next question.
I'm going to have to push you for an answer.
Over a cliff.
Push it real good.
Yeah, I don't know. Myoprotista Stella Vittori or something like that.
Is that your final answer?
I couldn't even repeat it again if you asked me to.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. If you call it mycelial network, My phase is close to hand.
Prototaxites stellivatori. You were so close when you said it was proto.
I think it was close enough to get a point. Don't
I
you?
think it is, but I just wanted to see his face when I said it. Yeah, give him the point. He's so close.
I was waiting for you to say the mushroom highway.
No.
That's
Prototaxites.
the first thing that popped in my head was the mycelial. Or mycelium.
Oh, and we chose that as our name too. What a theme! I'm gonna have a mushroom pizza after this. I think.
What I find really hilarious, though, is stellivatori literally means Star Trek.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, with a question
Oh,
like that though, I might have to go get some mushrooms, but not that kind. Not the kinds always gonna have.
Oh dear.
I literally picked that up yesterday. Isn't that life is a funny old thing, isn't it?
Next question.
Oh right, I guess that's over to me.
Yes. As he goes to
Rightio.
really hard StarTrekQuestions.com to find a good question for us.
Okay, here's one. What sort of matter was left behind after the crystalline entity had converted a planet's organic matter to energy?
Oh, good question.
And I want to see those hands.
I'm allowed to look. I'm not answering the question.
Did Lex fall asleep on us?
No,
I'm
I'm trying to find a question. I'm trying to find a question. I'm trying to find a question.
Where do babies come from?
Okay.
Oh, I knew
After
that.
after mommy and daddy
Oh.
goes to the
what?
Okay.
I hope my mummy and daddy aren't doing that. Too old.
When a mother and a father love each other very much, they collect a large amount of special tokens on the back of boxes of shredded meat. And then the baby arrives in 6 to 12 weeks.
Since when did mummy and daddies ever love each other?
No,
That's why we have a population crisis.
No, Zoe, it's when mommy and daddy love each other very much. We go out to the garden. We plant a little. Plant there. As it gets big, it grows. We harvest it, roll up, and smoke it. Then forget to use a condom.
And that's why you scored below the national IQ average.
This show has gone off the rails.
Welcome to Question of Trek.
Hey, I'm
After
good at
Dark.
derailing streams.
We've gone off the rails on a crazy train. Yeah.
Oh, I found
What
a
was the
question.
question again?
Oh,
I
God.
don't remember.
I don't either. I think it was actually your question.
Something about the crystalline entity.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's
matter
the
left
one.
behind.
What does it leave behind? What does the crystal shit?
Oh my!
What?
Oh dear Lord!
We're canceled. Thanks for watching, everyone. The channel's gone.
Oh, one S word and you canceled? Mom, I coming to get you.
I don't think we're popular enough to get cancelled. I think YouTube, the algorithm just skips us by because we're that unpopular.
Yeah.
Popular wherever.
I want to say something like strange matter, but I know it's not because strange matter will convert any matter it came into contact with into more strange matter, and therefore the universe wouldn't exist.
That was in Time in the Ronnie and Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Strange
matter.
matter.
You do not want to touch that stuff.
The asteroid was constructed of strange matter.
You should do an English accent all the time.
Should I?
Please.
I thought that I did that very poorly.
You did a very passable English accent for Spike.
Yes, I thought it was rather better.
Yes. What?
Probably not Simon Higgins.
Slayer of the Vampires. Vampires.
This is Buffet, the Vampire Slayer. What was it? It's like Newt.
Saunders. Are you going to do the accent, by the way? How are you? There we go.
Oh,
And his spike was quite cool as well.
That was pretty bad.
Hey, he called you a punk.
I love that episode. It was great. Oh. Lex, I have no idea. Do you know?
No. I didn't know because I didn't know crystals can shit. I'm sorry.
In that case, I'm going to say it's probably something like.
There are four possible. There are four answers I will accept.
So, earth, air, fire, and water.
With your powers combined.
Yes.
You forgot wind and heart.
Heart.
I never forget wind.
The answer is protons, neutrons, and electrons.
Okay.
Well, that's what things are made up of, right?
Yeah.
It's not quadraticale.
That famous wheat.
Recommended. Was it?
I don't know. I'm going toward inorganic, but I know it's not that. I don't know. Inorganic matter. That's all I can think of.
Thank you, Jay. Jay says, this is the funniest show yet.
We were talking about New Orleans before the show, funnily enough.
Hey, I was born in New Orleans, so
New Orleans.
I'd love to go there.
Hey, I can show you. I could give you a tour. And I can show you all the great spots to go.
For me, it's the accent. When I hear characters from New Orleans, like Gambit, for instance, it's got that. Have that.
Well, I am. Yeah, I have a bit of a Creole blood in me. And speaking of Gambit, there you go.
Hey.
Cool. They need to make Star Trek pop funks because I can't find them anywhere. Funko Pops, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Naomi is definitely demonstrating that she's a parent because she can't get the names of the popular things that the kids like. Correct.
Whatever.
So
Yes.
does anybody know? So
all of those punky fops.
Hey, they're not as bad as those bloody spinning fidget things. Like, my kids loved those things, and they had a whole collection. Every time they came to visit, said, "Dad, can we get a new one? Can we get a new one?" Oh my god, they'd be spinning one on each fingertip, like, whoa!
What's wrong with that?
Really? Do you want a Game Boy? I'll buy you a Game Boy. No. These are better than Game Boys. Like, fine. Play your Nintendo. Play. No. We've got spinny fidget things that light up. And...
What's wrong with that?
They don't do anything but spin. That's it.
They teach you about physics. It's gyroscopics.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, this just reminded me of a meme I seen, but I'm gonna hold it there because I've already derailed the stream once.
I have to admit, though, I wasn't
Naomi
so much a fan of
derailed
physics,
it
but...
when it started, so you know.
Whoa, sweet child of mine.
Yo-yo.
Hey, I still got my yo-yo ball.
Everything was in perfectly working order. Okay, so someone said, "You need a scorekeeper."
Well, you couldn't keep the score correct.
I couldn't keep the score correct. It's just bloody Ian and Starfleet boy were cheating all the time, making up the scores as it went along.
Now you're sounding like Thomas Potts.
No, you can't do that. I have a scorekeeper now. Anyway,
I don't know the answer. I'm going to say inorganic.
But unlike our scorekeeper, I didn't throw points around like they were candy.
No, you throw candy around like a points. That's why we don't get any.
Yeah, I throw candy around with points. Oh, you little shit.
So, the matter left behind after the crystalline entity has converted a planet's organic matter to energy is Bitrium, or you could call it vitreous matter, also would have accepted elevated levels of lanthanides, nitrates, and hydrocarbons. So
So in other words, it
congratulations.
So in other words, it farted as it left.
Yeah.
They get another point. This is terrible.
Point.
I thought you'd get vitreous.
No, I
Okay.
couldn't remember the word.
Or maybe
Next
Billy.
Huh?
Billy.
Next question.
Captain
Oh.
Lex, do you have a question?
Yeah, finally found one. Y'all ready?
Big one, Don.
Okay, here it is. The question is, on the 2000 video game called Star Trek Deep Space Nine, what is the
Yeah, we
game?
usually don't do video games.
Oh, sorry.
Has to
Okay.
be either a movie or a TV show.
Oh.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
to be something on,
TV show.
filmed
Okay. No,
But I
all right.
do-
I
with a
got you.
TV show or
Deep
movie.
Space Nine.
Okay. All right. So
That was Harbinger, wasn't it?
Huh?
Harbinger.
Harbinger.
The Deep Space Nine game.
Yeah, it was around that time that one came out.
Yeah.
There
I
were a
haven't got
couple
that
of them.
one. I need to get it. It's not on Good Old Games though. It's very annoying.
I'm not good with games.
Oh, I found one. Hold on.
Oh, you're doing really well for not doing well in games.
Who,
No,
me?
no, video
I
game.
think my favorite with the exception of Star Trek Online, my favorite one for me out of all of them was Star Trek Elite Force.
That was good. I like that.
Although the loading took a bit of time, but when each new level loaded.
Oh, all right.
Star Trek Online's great because we get a lot of art from that for the roleplay. Sorry, Lex.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm done now.
Oh, you know? Okay.
It's a comment, not a story.
That one.
All right.
Yeah, great game.
Yep.
Oh, and the
Very
other one
good
was Shattered Universe, which was also a good one with Sulu.
That one.
I like the final Unity for Next Generation.
I don't have that one. I wish I had.
You're on a roll,
You can obtain it. It's a Baddenware.
I almost had it because I found perfect condition box with no game in it. And the guy wouldn't sell the box because he kept saying, but what if I find the game? I was like, well, tell me and I'll buy the game as well. But I couldn't get the box. So I don't have it.
Okay.
Great story.
Oh, what a burn. What a burn. My goodness.
All right. What?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Question. Who serves as the communications officer in the final episode of Star Trek, the original series?
Ooh.
As the communication.
It wasn't Uhura.
I'll say it again. Who serves as the communications officer in the final episode of Star Trek, the original series?
But is that Turnabout Intruder? Star Trek.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Doodle 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 doodle. Wasn't me. Well, it weren't me either. So that's 2 down.
Just 7 billion to go.
Oh dear.
Wait, we've had this question before. Either that was like on John DeMarco's Jeopardy.
We have
I
a
like
similar question.
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay. I'll read
No,
another one.
no, it's fine. Don't worry. They don't know the answer. Don't worry. Don't change it now.
Who fills in sometimes?
It was like Lieutenant Lisa or something.
Let's see. Was it someone who just sat in the chair for a bit? They do musical chairs a bit on the bridge.
Yeah.
This is
Lieutenant
like,
Cherry or fill in.
Chekhov could have been doing it, or Chapel, or
No, it wasn't Chap. It wasn't one of the main characters or even the
So maybe
secondary
Spock,
characters.
because he likes putting that thing in his ear.
No, but what? No, I think if I'm remembering the question correctly, there, it was like Lieutenant Lisa or something like that. Or Lisa.
Final answer?
Wait, MRES, you mean? Like from the cat lady? That was the...
No,
wasn't
in
cat-
TOS
I
because
didn't.
Turnabout Intruder was the last episode.
Actually, I think I do remember this question too. Yeah, Lisa or something like that. Lisa.
Oh, yeah, y'all heard this question. Okay, I'll pick another one.
No.
You've already picked it.
Yeah.
You already picked it. You already asked it.
But I think we heard it on... Was that a Jeopardy thing, Gorilla, do you reckon? Well, actually, Jeff would know best. Professor Brainy Specs would know. Because that's
So,
his show.
what's your final answer?
Ensign Teresa Green.
Ensign Theresa May?
Ensign Consuela, was it? Ensign Consuela Banana Hammock.
Is that an inside joke or should other people know it? You use it a lot. I'm not sure if...
That's what I'm going to change my name to.
Oh, dear.
Banana Hammock.
I believe it's from series 10 of Friends, where Phoebe is dating Mike.
Oh, okay.
So, like I
I-
said, what's your
I didn't-
final answer?
Lieutenant Lisa, then, is it, Gorilla?
Yeah, I think so because I remember this question.
Okay.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You're correct.
Oh.
Wouldn't you know?
Are you sure it wasn't Teresa
Actually,
Green?
I think we've had this question on this show more than once before.
Really?
We've had a lot of questions
The
twice.
first time
Yeah.
the first time we ever had this question was, I think, was all before your time. It was just me, Ian, and Starfleet Boy.
Okay.
And then next time I think was then just after Zoe and Paul joined the show.
Ah, okay.
I
Hello,
think we had it recently too.
No,
Not too long ago.
We've talked about
Or
it.
well, they did.
Or maybe you proposed it and I said, we've had this question and then we replaced it.
Like 3 times.
I don't know how I would know it because I've only watched since... No, I did watch when Ian and Hale were on, I think. I think that's when I started.
No, I think you probably had it a couple times on this show, and I think John did it one time in Jep Nerdy.
I'm not sure if John had it. He might have.
Anyway, was it right? I forget now.
It was
it?
right.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, well, that's
And
right.
you get a point.
Ooh. So we climbed our way to a commanding tie, have we? Or
Let's have a look.
Close.
You're well in the lead. Commanding
Ooh.
tie, you won.
that
You're
hardly
5
ever
points ahead.
I think there's one question left.
Hey,
No.
just as long as we don't get a round like we did last time there for the
Scrabble.
whatever the Scrabble.
Well, at the end of round 4, Odyssey class is canon, has 9 points, and 5 points in the lead with 14 is the Mycelial Highway, and they are today's winners.
Can I get a special extra point for saying the Odyssey class was canon long before the Odyssey class was confirmed?
Because before it was ever confirmed, it wasn't canon, obviously.
Well, it was.
I'd give it 3.
And to be honest, but just because something's in the trailer doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in the show. We have been duped before.
Hey, what was that class of ship at the end of season 1 of Picard there? The copy and paste one.
Oh, was it Venture or something?
No,
I thought
Actually,
it was Venture.
That was 2 different ships, by the way. They copied and pasted.
It's like Inquirer class.
But you do know eventually that is going to get altered at some point when the special edition DVD box set comes out. That'll be altered and it'll be all different ships, and I wouldn't worry about it.
I don't worry about it.
Burrowellian says inquiry class.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Inquiry. That's
There
it.
you
Because
go.
right now, because I got to say, right now, even though I love Star Trek, the best sci-fi show running at the moment is Quantum Leap, the new one. So
Oh,
yeah,
I'm not sure. Only because I haven't seen it yet. But I would say the best sci-fi show is probably Quatermass.
not heard
You
of
guys
it.
haven't seen
Ever?
Quatermass.
Ever?
Quarterman, but the old,
Quatermass. Quatermass
David-
in the Pit. Do you not remember?
yeah, I know the
Have you-
old one.
Ever?
The old
The
ones.
best ever?
The Quatermass Experiment. Quatermass in the Pit. And the third one that no one ever remembers.
Yeah, no, I mean, talking about now, new sci-fi shows coming now out on television.
Stuff that's out right now, I honestly don't know. Doctor Who has gone off the boil again, which is
Yeah,
unfortunate. Discovery hasn't even started to get near the potential that show has. I mean, they're in
No.
the 31st,
I
32nd
can tell you
century. Come on.
I can tell you the best one
Go on.
right now. The Orville.
What? I'd love season 1 and 2. I think they are great seasons. I'm not a fan of season 3.
Which
I
did
have
you-
not seen a
Which
single
is the most
episode.
Star Trek of them all. Come on.
Yeah.
It lost something though. It lost something by changing the way it was. It's lost something.
Yeah.
Springtime
season
suggests
4 of
the
Stranger Things any
Expanse.
good? Anybody know?
Sorry?
Stranger Things was good.
Yeah, season
Straight-
4 is good. Okay,
Yes.
because okay, so maybe I could talk German to giving me more than 6 episodes.
I've only seen the first 2 seasons of Stranger
Uh,
Things.
It's well
Yeah.
worth following, but it's not sci-fi. It's science fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But Doctor Who really is too.
Yes.
Although that can waver back and forth.
Then again,
it-
speaking of Doctor Who, I mean that kind of went off the rails when Russell T Davis left, and
to be honest with you, it went off the
I like
rails
most
before
of the
he
Moffat
left.
stuff. I like
The
most of the
Expanse is
Moffat
good,
stuff.
but unfortunately, the Expanse is now over. That's why I say currently the best sci-fi show running is the new Quantum Leap at the moment. It's
I
getting-
would have
better
rated
than
the
last.
Expanse higher. I have to admit, sorry, I'm talking over you. I would have rated the Expanse higher in my view of sci-fi if it hadn't left so many plot lines from that Farrell series just hanging.
Yeah.
Mm.
What was the
Then-
stuff with the alien on the planet? What's going on with the aliens? We'd never even met them. Are they dead? Are they still alive? What's going on? What is the matter that was like the central thing that everyone was revolving around? And why did they kill off the space Alexander the Great so quickly, just randomly to tie it all together? I'm sorry, but the final series of The Expanse does not make the rest of it good.
No.
It annoyed me. We should have had more episodes.
You've given this some thought.
Sorry?
Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, we wish you all adieu and a good night, and we'll see you all next week for another exciting episode and the final episode of the season of Question Trek. Good night.
You guys have a good night.
No,
Good night, all.
Live long and
Night.
prosper.
Kapla.
Ta-ra.